This is the reality that is happening. The intensity of the melting ice of Greenland has doubled in the past decade. The amount of Category 4 and 5 hurricanes have doubled in the past 30 years. At least 279 species of animals are responding to the global warming phenomenon and are trying to migrate. This is the result of global warming, and if this trend continues, by the summer of the year 2050, the Arctic Ocean will not have any ice glaciers left. The sea level will be risen by 20 feet. Many islands would be submerged under the sea as a result, and millions of species of animals will be at risk of extinction. The global warming crisis is an issue that has long been talked about. Academics all over the world have pointed the problem to the amount of carbon dioxide emitted by the capitalist lifestyle, which has led to higher global temperatures. This is a much talked about problem that James Leap, Director General of the WWF, once said, "We have little time left that we can spur a seed of change, which is in the next 5 years. We cannot waste time any longer." Meanwhile, the global population has expanded to 1 billion people in only 13 to 14 years. It is expected by the year 2050, the world's population will reach up to 9.1 billion people, give or take about 2 billion people, depending on the birth and death rates. This means that from 2005 to 2050, the global population will increase by 2.6 billion people, which is more than the world's population in 1950 of 2.5 billion people. Consequently, the major problem that has arisen from the global population explosion is the amount of garbage disposed, which has ultimately been because of the increase in consumption. Garbages that are difficult to degrade, such as plastic, which need 450 years to decompose, or foam, which requires more than 1,000 years to break down, means that they do not decompose in natural surroundings, which will affect the environment. Burning is not an option as well, as this is another source of global warming. So, how do we solve global warming?